voice of God. Okay.
It's either that or Oz, one or the other.
If it turns into Marcus's voice, then we're really got to freak out.
Oh, and we're live
no.
we are live on the air, and we're just talking smack already. All right, cool. Let's get this show on the roll.
Lila's place. Go. Lila's place. Oh, Lila's place. Let's go.
Get ready for Black Friday Record Store Day live at Janie's Record Shop. Friday, November 28th. Register online at janiesrecordshop.com for the early bird special. Be the first to access limited edition records exclusively for Record Store Day. Plus, shop in store for your favorite Tejano records, CDs, DVDs, cassettes, and more. Only at Janie's Record Shop. 1012 Bandera Road, right in the heart of San Antonio. It's Black Friday Record Store Day. Only at Janie's Record Shop. Tejano TV is recognized as a veteran-owned business and a great supporter of the U.S. Armed Forces.
I want my Tejano TV.
Oh my goodness.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some.
no.
A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two, they got nothing but the
She talking about Willie.
They got different strokes today.
Tejano TV presents. It's the Three Amigos Show! Starring Big Daddy D. Burleson, the Midnight Cowboy Marcus Daniels, E.L. Guy, Juan Mendoza. Tonight's special guest, the man from El Paso, Rev Ray! Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com, Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas, the Tejano Conjunto Music Superstore, Janie's Record Shop, and Tejano TV. And now, let's get on with the show.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of the Three Amigos Show. And we'll get that 5-minute intro out of the way. And
Thank you.
I was going to say,
we apologize. Willis can't be here with us today, so he's having some internet issues. He just messaged us a little bit ago. But the show continues on. We're going to have a good time here. And let's go ahead and get our sponsors out of the way. My beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza, with Lila Lisa Promotions.
hello.
James Record Shop, Artist Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, and Nuestra Música Magazine. And I'm El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I'm Turkey Leg D. And
I'm Rev Ray.
And our special guest tonight, we have...
Oh, Rev Ray.
Thank you. And we have LMD, the Lady Mad Dog, or I don't know, Lady Moon Doggy. Miss Shirley Lattice.
Not the intro of D introducing himself as Big D.
No. Today, in honor of Thanksgiving, it's Turkey Leg D. Turkey Leg. So,
Okay, Turkey Leg D. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And welcome to the Three Amigos Show on a Wednesday night. It's great to have you both here. We've got Rev Ray, we've got Shirley Lattice, and we've got to talk about a whole lot of things that are going on. This is just blowing up big time. I don't know. Is it because of Rev Ray's talent, or is it because of the production skills of Little Miss Dynamite?
Who's gonna get the credit for this?
I know, really.
Oh, we have no problem in sharing the credit. It's a team effort. No doubt about it. But when you work with talent like Rev, it makes it very easy to, produce good music, and we have very good chemistry when it comes to writing. So,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
Well, we heard
yeah.
you've been cracking some whips over there. Sometimes one in each hand. Just
That's pretty much how it is. Pretty much how it is. Yeah.
yeah.
I
You,
mean,
you can
everyone
tell the
already knows
secrets.
that you got to go through the boot camp of shell shock. That's for sure.
It's definitely a boot camp, but secrets are never told. You know what I mean? That's
Oh.
the sauce. You know what I mean?
oh, so what happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly. And
got it,
that's rule
got
number
it.
one. You know? There is no fight club.
that that's the fun part. Yeah, we laugh most of the time.
No, we're about collaboration, not competition. So, you
That's
know,
right.
that's what we're about. We're a vibe.
Okay, well,
Well,
I
Yeah.
know I've got to ask Shelley one question and one question only the entire evening. What was it that you saw in him that made you go, "This kid's got that. He's got that thing, that it factor." What was it? What was it like? What was the
Well,
moment?
first of all, I mean, we vibed like when we first met. When he first came to the studio. That is very, very important. That you know the first impression and you feeling about what they are is on a personal level is very, very important, because as any relationship, I mean, I basically have relationships with all my artists because we spend
I
a
would
lot of
hope
time
so.
together, and
I would hope so.
so yeah. And then of course, the vocal skills and the writing skills and just the really the want and the passion to do this. And I mean, mostly the understanding of what it takes to get to the next level, because talent only gets you so far. It's
Ooh,
it's really the amount of work that you're
preparation.
willing to put in, and dedication and discipline. And most people think that the word discipline is a bad word and it's like a
Mm-mm.
mean word, but it speaks about it in the Bible, and it's actually a blessing. So for us to have discipline is very important. And I mean, I came into 2025 with a whole different outlook, as far as shell shock and as far as myself as a producer. Is I was going to meet energy this year, and I was
Huh.
only going to work with artists that were going to meet my energy. And if you were not going to
That.
meet my energy, then I just can't work with you, basically.
What? Wait. What's the hardest thing you've ever had to tell a person? Because who didn't have that energy? You had to say no. What was that like?
Mostly saying no when they're not vocally ready to be on a record. That's probably the hardest part to tell them, just because you have the funds and the will, especially if you want to be successful as an artist. If you want to do it as a hobby, then fine, go for it, have at it. But,
Karaoke.
but if you want to do it and you want to have success at it, and it's all about the integrity of why you're doing it, and all of those that are working along with you. But for me to tell an artist that they're not ready, but if they have the foundation, then I'm definitely giving them things to work on, and certain like vocal warm ups or vocal conditioning that they can do to get to the next level before they're ready to be on a record. Because first of all,
Three
it's
things.
embarrassing to one,
Ooh.
two, our industry, and any industry, not only Tejano music but
Yeah.
any genre, I feel you have to respect it,
Mm.
and it deserves your 150%. It doesn't deserve half-ass work, because our pioneers didn't give us half-ass work. So myself included. So yeah, I think we need to, and they have the right idea, but some artists just don't have any idea, and it's not their fault. They don't always know coming in right out of the gate you
Is
Okay.
know
it
Well,
is it
then.
is it because you guys did it from scratch back then, and now with all the technology that's here nowadays, it's a
Ooh.
little bit easier to get through this? Is
Yeah,
that
but
could be
just
the
because you
problem?
have the technology doesn't mean it's still
It's
got the
gonna be
special
good.
sauce, like Rev said. I mean, um, because I can still hear the lack of really emotion in a lot of AI stuff that artists try to send me and tell me they're songwriters, and it's AI song, and I'm like, you didn't write that song. It's not your
Yeah,
composition.
for
Yeah.
real.
And for them to think that I don't notice the difference is what's even more insulting.
That's
But
insulting. Yeah.
you know, I just like people doing things from scratch. It's like I don't like microwavable artists. I like artists that are um that you
Ow!
can, that you can add all of grandma's ingredients and love and passion, and because those are the things that last, you know.
We
Well,
Love
haven't
that you
we
say
haven't
it
talked in a
just
while,
like
but you
that.
came out with a whole different kind of vocabulary, man.
Yeah.
Microwavable artists.
What happened to you in
Yeah.
2025?
Yeah. I mean, I shifted because my energy is 150% for my artists all the
Uh-huh.
time. I'm
Yeah.
working when I work on stuff for them when they don't even know.
Yep.
So, I had to really be valuable with my time because, I put so much into it, not only my time, but my energy and my money, So,
Mhm.
and I work really hard for it. So it's important for my artists to be on the same brainwave, the same energy, because it's not going to work if just one of us are doing it.
Well, you've given me the three things I'm going to talk to Rev Ray about. That was preparation, dedication, and passion, which is what you were
Absolutely.
outlining. So Rev, we're going to dive into you, my friend, because who are you? Where are you from? What made you what you are? Come on, I need to know. People want to know. That's why you're on this show tonight.
Okay, so I'm from El Paso, Texas.
So,
What made me who I am is the way I was brought up, my surroundings, my upbringings, my family, all the challenges in life, and the best part that God was there. That's definitely, in a nutshell, who I am. I am the streets. I am family. I am love. I am El Paso, and hopefully I am San Antonio. You know what I mean? This city has embraced me, so it's given me an opportunity to be me, my true self. I don't think that I was fully who I needed to be in my hometown, and it's not because of anybody. It was the choices I was making. Out here, I learned how to be not microwavable, and I mean that not in life. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? I learned to be truly organic. Learn to be empathetic. Not all the time. I'm still working on that. But to have a heart. Yeah, to have
oh,
a heart. And
okay.
learn
Then,
God.
in that case, do me a favor. Tell Shelly something that you haven't told her before, because she has taken that chance on you. She believes in you, and just I'd like to know what it is you feel, because you're working on being empathetic and you're working on getting that message out. So, what do you think about this person who has taken this, given you this opportunity? No, no, no sweat.
Is
No,
this
none,
a
none
confessional?
taken. What you all don't know is that I'm very empathetic, and I tell Shelly many times, what
Yeah,
she
he does.
family. It might even come off as annoying, um, because I don't, I don't know how to put into action how fast my heart feels for what I feel. You know what I mean? You can always say so much, but everyone's always, well, put action into that. But how
Mm.
can you put action into something that you feel all the time? You know what I mean? So what I do daily to give appreciation to Shell is, first and foremost, I give thanks. Not to her, but to God, because that's that one thing I know she would appreciate that I do.
Hmm.
Um, and be a good dad to my daughter and a good husband to my wife, because I also know that she had one. So that's action. Um, and with those things just said alone, I just really get up and know that I got someone that backs me, and I'm not afraid to give her a buzz and say, "What do we got today?" You know what I mean? So again, I will repeat to her, and now in front of you all, I appreciate everything you do, all the time you spend, the money you spend, the things that people don't see, the behind the scenes work that you and I put together, the hard conversations that we have, the
Mm.
heartfelt filled conversations that are hard, to even express at times, or to share, the vulnerability that I can't stand to do, uh, the tears that I don't like to share.
Mm.
But I just appreciate you for all that you are, not just to me, but to millions of people. And I don't think people understand who she is. And I'll sit here and say, if you don't know her, get to know her before
Yeah.
you say anything about her. That's one thing I will say in front of her. And I know she knows this as well. I stand up for my people and those who are there for me. And it's not fighting words. It's just stop hating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And stop hating and understand that everyone, no matter good or bad, has a good side or a bad side. It is what it is. And todos tenemos que estar unidos. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Joe, I love you. Thank you. Yes.
No, I love you too. And we, a lot of people don't understand that as far as what I do, I believe in my artists so much. And in particular Rev Ray, and people don't understand that it's not when we go into a session or something's happening. I'm a life coach too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know,
Yeah.
we sit and talk at least for an hour or two before we even get started,
Yeah.
because I feel that it's important to have that connection. You know, it's a very intimate connection that we should have, because first and foremost, my artists know that I always ask them, why do you want to be an artist? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is the reason? Like, and the reason that I did it for so long, and the reason, there's not a right or wrong answer, right? Everyone has their reasons,
Right.
but we have to do it because it's a beautiful gift from God. And this gift was not given to everyone. And it's given for us to connect with people. And that, if you lead with that, then you're gonna, I mean, God is gonna bless you tremendously. If you give God the glory for the gift, and you understand that it's to communicate with people, it's, you become part of people's diaries.
Mm.
Your diary is their diary. And that is like, I mean, it's very intense. We don't just look at, oh, okay, we're going to release this song. We're going to have 235,000 views in 7 days, and it's going to make the charts on, Tejano TV, and like, those are goals, absolutely, but that is not why we do what we do.
Yeah.
You know, we do it because it's a beautiful gift, and we don't take it for granted, and we don't take it lightly, and we just want to be the best we can be in God's presence, because God didn't create us to be mediocre. So
Animals.
that's why we always strive to be our best, and we strive to grow. And my artists help me grow. Like, it's not just one-sided. Like, they constantly feed this seed that I have of wanting to create music for them and with them. And we water each other. That's the whole thing about being familia, and doing music, like I said. And we're just getting started. I mean, Shell Shock has only been operating for 2 years full time, and I think we're going to surprise a lot of people in the next few years.
So this is your retirement.
Oh,
I
goodness.
never said that I wasn't going to work anymore. I never said that. I always said that I was going to not be on the road anymore. And it's so funny, because you talked about something I want to talk about.
Oh.
Oh, what I
I
do?
think our people are the worst at complimenting people. I think that's our problem.
Yeah.
I think people always use, when we're doing something so good and we're helping put people on the map, that may not have put a lot enough as much years as I have into this business, but you're coming along for the ride. Um, you know, I think it's not, and I said this, it wasn't retirement, it was reinventing.
Yeah.
And I think as women, we constantly prove that to people all the time, and I think it pisses people off, to be honest. But we're going to continue to grow and elevate. And Shell Shock is we're in our own lane. We're not worried about being in everyone's freeway right now, honey. We're creating our own lane. And we're just gonna do what we do. And but I won't be on the road every single weekend because I have left those rooms that didn't value me,
Ooh.
and I'm entering
Okay.
rooms that do.
Come on.
Okay.
So this is where I know my worth. This is where I'm stepping into rooms with other women that are CEOs as well, and I'm elevating not only myself, but I'm elevating my artist, and I'm putting myself in those rooms, and I'm not going to go backwards. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So if you see me doing shows like I'm doing the Latin Legends Cruise in 2027
Let's go.
with Lisa and people like that, and I'm like, okay,
Okay.
I did one with Jody Watley, who is
What?
Queen. I
I'm
mean,
looking for the
Nice.
and
beauty
now Jody
mark.
Watley is my new friend, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Guess what? I deserve to be on those stages with those people in those rooms, and that's where I'm at.
There you go.
Like you said, you're in your own lane, and the thing is, Shell Shock has got the reputation of being nothing but professional, and it's respected. You're not threatening anybody. You're not trying to overshadow anyone. You're simply allowing your
Right.
artists to do what they do to the best of their ability. Give them the best. Give them all the tools necessary to achieve what they want to achieve.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? Not only shell shock artists. I mean, now that I do my music industry services, I have people of all genres that reach out to me, and they don't necessarily have to work in production with me, but they can still utilize my experience, um, you know, um, to their benefit. You know what I mean? And because there's not a school for the music industry,
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
so I've created one for myself and for people that not necessarily artists, even songwriters or just musicians or people who want to be promoters, people who want to be managers. They all come and ask me questions, and I just give them from my experience and from what I would have liked to have seen as an artist.
Uh, that
So there's a
that.
lot.
So
Yeah,
you
there's a
still
lot of
you
moving parts.
you still don't sleep, do you?
I
You.
don't, and I try to, but
What is that?
I know. Like I said, how can I when I'm working with artists like Rev Ray, and I'm always excited to create music like this new album that we're creating for him, and
Aha.
I'd say a lot of it is coming, from him as well, is going to be absolutely incredible. And I think we're going to really um, just start to really have people respect his musical legacy within the next, this coming year, because he's not brand new to the business. He's been doing it for quite some time, but on a different level now.
Thank you. Yeah.
And you don't find genuine artists too often, and that's what I love about him, is that he's going to do it any way that he possibly can. And it's not easy being a dad, a husband with a job. I mean, it's not people. We always say that for women it's hard, or, it's hard, but it's hard for men too.
Yeah.
It's hard for men too that want to do it full time, but you got a family to feed.
Mhm.
And I want to work to where he can just solely rely on the music to make a living, and that's the goal.
Hey, can we kick Shelly off so we can finally get around to interviewing Rev Ray?
Yes, please do.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the incomparable LMD. I call her Lady Mad Dog, but it's Little Miss Dynamite, Shelly Lattice,
She's gonna
because,
kick your ass soon.
yeah, well, yeah, I know
That's
that.
why he moved away.
So he lives in
Oh,
Colorado.
man.
Yeah.
He's in Houston right now, so you can travel about 3 hours to go
Hush.
kick his
Oh,
ass.
I'm not that far away then.
Híjole. Ladies and gentlemen,
You're
Miss
about
Shelly
you're about
Lattice.
20 you're about 3 hours away from an ass whooping.
No, I'm getting that tomorrow from a family I haven't seen in 15 years. So
Oh man, D, come on now.
I know, but I've been busy.
But no, I just, before I go, I want to say thank you to everyone, especially Machingo on Radio, Tejano TV. Man, congrats, Juan. I've known Juan since when it was just a little thought in his brain, you know, but a beautiful thought and a lot of work. And people don't understand that it's taken a lot of work and commitment and time and energy and money.
Still
And,
taking work.
you know, yeah, it's not easy, but we're so proud of you guys. And we thank you for supporting all of Shell Shock Artists and everything that we do. And I love you guys very much. And I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
We love you too, Shell.
Thank you. We love you too.
Love you, sis. Thank you.
And happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy
Woohoo!
Thanksgiving. Tell your mom we say hi.
We sure will. I sure will tell her. Tell her.
Dale say Mama Lares.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and video
All right,
bombing us
guys. Love y'all.
Bye, Shell. Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Bye.
later. All right. So that was Little Miss Dynamite. Miss Shelly
That's called a
Lares, and of course,
testimonial.
Yeah,
Huh?
100.
it is. Hey, you said you got 3 days of it tomorrow, or 3 days of it coming up. So you're gonna have to deal with a bunch of testimonials and a bunch
Oh
of.
man, I've got 3 ministers in the family, so it's going to be a bunch of. They're going to fight over who's going to say grace tomorrow.
The only argument I get tomorrow is Cowboys playing tomorrow. That's all the argument I get.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
You guys watch football. I forgot.
They play tomorrow, so it's either going to be a bad night or it's going to be a good night for everybody else. So we'll see. But,
We are here with Rev Ray, ladies and gentlemen, and he has got a phenomenal career. He is building up. First of all, he's working with Shell Shock Records 3, and they are putting out great music. He's got music videos. He's got music out, and we are gearing up to hear more about what to expect from Rev Ray coming in the coming weeks. So, talk to us, Rev. What's going on, man? How did you get here? You say you left El Paso and came to San Antonio, and San Antonio appreciate you, but what was it that made you go from El Paso to here?
so growing up was fun, but then there was a lot of hardships, right? And neighborhoods, gangs, alcoholism, drug addictions, all that good stuff comes into play. And then you get caught up into the lifestyle of it when you get older, and you know, you just decide to get in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because obviously you didn't decide to get in trouble, but I say that because all the choices you made, so you knew you were going down that route. But once you get out of trouble, you decide to make a choice, and I made that choice. That's really what it is, to not go into details, but I made a choice to leave my hometown. I call it a vortex of trouble, but a trouble for me because it's what you make it.
Yeah.
Right. And I had to leave, man. And the moment I left with absolutely nothing. I got a little car, you know what I mean? I drove out. I remember Mom's like, "You're just leaving like that?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce." And I had a cousin out here who helped me first, and that didn't work out. So I ended up going to Austin. That didn't work out. And I was struggling, sleeping in the car.
Okay, well, what I want to ask you is, though, when did you discover that you had this talent? Because
Oh,
talent is what it is.
so the music was always there. I joined band at sixth grade.
Sixth grade?
Sixth grade. I played the saxophone.
Yeah, but you guys are getting younger. I started playing professionally at 16, and you're going sixth grade. Oh, yeah, man.
My
Okay.
elementary was offering to be in a band. It was called concert band, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" I'll never forget her name. Her name was Mrs. Hill. I don't know if she's still around, and if she isn't, R.A.P. And if you are, God bless you. Thank you. You taught me a lot. Um, she definitely pushed us, and once I got to middle school, I stuck with it, right?
Yeah.
But I was the nerd hanging out with the cholos in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
What's
And
wrong with being a nerd? I am a
I just
nerd
didn't
and
want to
proud.
be. I didn't want to be associated with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, kids.
You're a public persona. You're a public persona. That's
Yeah,
you're trying to be the tough
so,
guy, but you're a nerd back here.
So I ended up, I played the saxophone with Mr. Basha and Mr. Terrazas. Those are my band teachers in middle school up until 8th grade. And then I said, "Nah, man, that's for the birds, gangs, girls, and all that was more important." And yeah, man, that's how kind of that's kind of where the trouble kind of started. However, the music stuck around because I love to sing. I still remembered scales. It just never went away. And before that, I was at St. Joseph of the Valley, which was a little convent slash daycare there in El Paso that my grandma would take me to. Um, and they had like plays all the time and stuff. So I would sing and, choir on Sundays. And so I always had this thing to this urge.
Okay.
And that's kind of, I didn't take it serious till I was told that it was pretty good.
So what were you listening to then as you were getting influenced playing the saxophone and getting into all this before you ended up getting into Tejano music?
Boys to Men, bro. Shy. And then
all the 90s R&B stuff.
R&B.
Stone, Bush, that album. I listened to a bunch of music, bro. It went to Warren G was my first CD.
Wow.
Yeah, Warren G. I think
Regulators.
Regulators. That was the one. That was the album. And then Death Row's Greatest Hits. My mom, she just let me get these tracks, you know what I mean? And then my first cassette though was Salt and Pepper. What a man!
What a man! What a man! What a man!
I had to compromise with my mom. She took me to Walmart and she said, "Let's get a single." And I guess that's what she wanted. And
the singles.
Yeah, you remember the singles, the cassettes, the A side, B side. Well, What a Man was the one that she had on replay. But yeah.
So when did you say, okay, let's try the Tejano thing. Let's get into this side and Latin or however you want to call it. Get into Tejano music. What was the moment that you said, okay, I want to try this part?
Man, that happened literally about 2 years ago. So I never looked into doing Tejano music or cumbia because really I do cumbia music, fusion music, But my buddy Gio from Tarrasco Tropical, he shout out, what's up, DFW? Thank you, man. I will say this, Gio Ramos, he's from Tarrasco Tropical. We met doing reggae. He used to play with Judah Von Roots, and I joined that band. And at the time, he wasn't playing with them, but we met at a reggae festival, and we needed a drummer. And he showed up, and he pulled it off because he knew all the tracks.
Yeah.
So he said, "Hey, man, I love jamming with you." And we kind of built a rapport. Then one day he said, "Hey, I'd love to start a cumbia band called Tarrasco Tropical. Are you interested?" And I said, "Yeah, that's what's up, right?" So we kind of fused our styles. And I mean, he's from California. I'm from El Paso. It is a little different from San Antonio. You know what I mean? El Paso's its own. And, Los Angeles and California is its own, too. You know what I mean? It's just West Side for real. You know what I mean? But we both just started to put our fusion together, and we created something unique. Then he brought in Sivani Quintanilla, A.B. Quintanilla's son, Príncipe Cool. And he did some tracks with us, you know what I mean? And let's just say this. What it happened, and then I met Shelly, and I was doing soul music too, because prior to Gio and the reggae, I was also doing soul music. It was Rev Ray and the Idle Hands. And we were talking about earlier with Shelly how we respect the artists.
Yeah.
I used to record analog purposely. I wanted to record that way because I needed to pay homage to everybody that I used to follow. You know what I mean? Everybody from let's say it, Hitsville, USA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's still a lot of new. I don't know how they would call it, but of course they call the music soldies.
Yeah,
a lot of new artists that do that, but they still do the analog thing on purpose.
Yeah,
to make it sound like that old school style, that old school '60s style, but they do it purposely. They don't do all digital stuff, and I like that.
Yeah, bro, it was rough. I mean, we did a full album, 10 songs deep, and I didn't drop it. We didn't even drop it. But I can tell you
what you waiting on?
What happened?
Well, I won't even call his name out. But bro,
creative differences.
We're holding on to him. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? I'm saying it. I'm not gonna say your name, but bro, you're hearing this? We're holding on to the tracks and let's get to it.
I know,
they're
man.
great.
All this time's passing, man. Let it drop already.
Yeah, he's just holding on to him, bro. But that's all right. That's what babies do, and I am saying that.
Wow. Dang. Okay.
Rev Ray don't always act like this, but those tracks, they're special to my heart. They are. And I've been calling this cat for years to just say, hey, let's work something out. And it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But I'm enough not to say your name.
This better not turn into an East Coast, West Coast shoot 'em up.
No, not at all.
And Tejano TV's in the middle.
Rev Ray don't get involved like that. It's nothing
No,
like
no.
that. And I don't even like calling myself Rev Ray like that. No, that's horrible.
Hey, man, if anything, it's going to be Suge Mendoza's fault. So
The truth is, I think I'm a little bitter and salty still about those because they're so good. And I can give the right credit to everyone who was on those tracks. They deserve it too. They all deserve it.
You know what's going to happen then? That means that you're going to rise to fame, and then somebody's going to say, "Hey, we found something in the vault," and they go, "Look how good this was."
They're so good. They're so unique. Let me say, when we did this band, we practiced for a whole year solid, and we made a buzz for a whole year solid. We did that purposely. So the first concert
and then it fell off.
It was at the Bang Bang Bar here in San Antonio off of San Pedro. And it got so packed, brother. It was a free concert. And it was from wall to wall. And if you've been in that place, it's huge.
Yeah.
And, man, it was wall to wall. Johnny Benavides came out from California. He's with, I believe, Coal Mine Records.
Yeah, Coal Mine Records.
They were just like, whoa, man. It was something they never seen before. You know what I mean? San Antonio was like, what, Rev Ray? Idle Hands? What is this? And it was Soldies at its finest.
Johnny and something, I kind of can't remember his band name right offhand.
Yeah, I don't know his full, because he went solo with Coal Mine. You know what I mean? Now it's just Johnny Benavides, but from California, he's made his name out there. You know, so for him to be here, and Gio brought him Tabasco Tropical, so I was like, blessings, you know, for you to catch.
I actually think I got one of the 45s. I think he was with I think it was Penrose Records or something.
Yeah, he was with Penrose. That's
Penrose. Right. I think I got one of his 45s too.
He's out there in New York right now, man.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. We have been talking for the last 36 minutes with Rev Ray.
Well, actually, Rev Ray's been talking only for about the past 15 minutes.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we had Shelly now. But the thing is, this is Rev Ray's interview. We've been talking about his music, about his career path, his passion, and people who do not know who Rev Ray is, do not know his music, they have yet to see a video. This is a video program, so we need to play one of the videos right now just so people can go, oh, now I get what they're talking about. Go ahead, put the card up. Hey, guys, do we have a video?
Or we could do Marcus's. Hey guys, do we have a video? Hey guys.
No way.
I try to bring that Southern soul out back in. No. Hey guys.
Where's mine?
Where's his? Hey, you're the guest. You sit down and shut up. Who do you think this is?
Oh man. Yeah, let's go to get into the video. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into a video here. This is this is a brand new one right here. Brand new video that just came out. Actually, I think it was last week. Actually, that just released. And this one is called Cumbia de Calle. Uh-huh. Awesome video. Make sure you guys check this one out. Make sure you guys stream it everywhere. Request it on all your favorite stations. And, of course, it's playing on Tejano TV.
It's time for the brand new video. It's time for the brand new video. It's time for the brand new video on the Three Amigos Show.
Can we party? And the party that just started. Here we go. I hope Rev.
Well, if it isn't Rick, the Mexican hippie, what's up, man?
Just here to party. Hey, I heard Rev's the guy.
Rev Ray's having a party. Oh, come on, man. Come on back.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Comenzamos la fiesta de chiquillos en la casa, con polo y pan, uno en nuestra raza, charangueando en pachangas con pasitos rapiditos, bailando con los tempos de los tíos de la cumbia, por todas las calles de nuestro país, pura vibra que sentimos que nos hace feliz, estamos llenos de orgullo que queremos compartir, pues tenemos ritmo para empezar a vivir, llenen sus almas con esta canción, raza unida pongan atención. Que suene el guira güirazo, que suene el tambor. Este nuevo ritmo que está lleno de sabor. Cumbia de calle que llena el corazón. Bailen mi gente, un pasito para enfrente, pasito para atrás. Damos una vuelta todos a gozar. Las manos en aire, vibrando todo dar. Cumbia de calle. Pasito para enfrente, pasito para atrás. Damos una vuelta todos a gozar. Las manos en aire, brindando todo dar. Cumbia de calle. Que suene el güirazo, que suene el tambor. This is the rhythm that cultivates the world. From the valleys to the sierras to the fields of the sun. Feel the beat in this feet. From this cumbia dawn, keep something. On tierra sagrada, abuelos singing. Con manos alzadas, the drum is calling. My people, they chicanos bailando. Nation of one. Que suene el güirazo, que suene el tambor. Este nuevo ritmo que está lleno de sabor. Cumbia de calle que llena el corazón. Bailen mi gente, un pasito para el frente, pasito para atrás. Damos una vuelta todos a gozar. Las manos en aire, brindando todo dar. Cumbia de calle. Un pasito para el frente, pasito para atrás. Damos una vuelta todos a gozar. Las manos en aire, brindando todo dar. Cumbia de calle. Pasito para el frente, pasito para atrás. Damos una vuelta, todos a gozar. Las manos en aire, vibrando todo da. Cumbia de calle, cumbia de calle. Pasito para el frente, pasito para atrás. Damos una vuelta, todos a gozar. Las manos en aire, vibrando todo da. Cumbia de calle.
All right, that was the latest right there by Rev Ray and Cumbia de Calle. Awesome video,
Yeah.
man. Awesome song too.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for playing it.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear me at all?
No, I can hear you. I can't hear D.
Oh.
Oh, that's good because I had my mic off, and what I just said, I just realized I shouldn't have said it anyway, so I ain't gonna repeat it. Yeah, thank you for turning my mic off. No, great song, and a big shout out going to Mr. Static 210, Mr. Static TV 210 for the wait. Now the first time I went, man, that was dope. The fireworks. I went, wait a minute, looked at it again. That's digital.
Yeah.
But it looks so good. So Mr. Static TV 210, man. Great job on the video.
Shout out to you, man, for sure. I didn't
That's
see shout out to Buddy Salceda from It's Tejano TV. It's Tejano time. Goodness, I didn't realize he was on there. What's up, brother?
David Hernandez.
What's
it's an
up?
awesome song from
Thank you.
out there in Houston, Texas.
Thank you.
We got Buddy from Stano Time says, hope that y'all have a great Turkey Day weekend.
Thank you, buddy. Mr. Buddy Salceda.
Mr. Buddy. Marco Mendoza said DJ Marky Mark in the house. One of our old DJs for Machine Gun Radio out there in San Antonio.
Mark.
Yeah. And that was pretty good. A lot of cameos in there, man. I saw Alicia C. I saw Ricky, man. Saw Mousy. And then, of course, Shelly Lightas at the beginning. The comedian guy, I forgot his name. Is he a comedian?
Who?
He had a red Guayabera shirt on towards the end.
Oh yeah, Jose.
Okay.
Yeah, Jose, sports guy Jose. Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, I seen him in another video. I think it was Jenny B's video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rev,
yeah. Well,
I gotta ask you though. Where'd you learn to spit, man? I mean,
what I can spit?
Yeah. Because man, your lyrics were tight, and I was like, man, your style and delivery.
I thought you meant like literally spitting.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I've got nephews that are rappers, man, and man, I spit all day long. So, yeah.
I gotta say my hip hop influences. You know what I mean? I've always loved hip hop. You know, I love East Coast hip hop more than I love West Coast hip hop. That's for sure. But I love Tupac's storytelling. He was
Hmm.
poetic with it, and he was real about the streets. So I mix my heart, how I grew up, and then I kind of give it that the bars that Biggie Smalls, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Nas, you know,
Yeah.
Fire. I kind of add that, but I give homage to all the pioneers. You know what I mean? To me, Dre, Suge. Um, I can go on and on. Easy E, MC Ren, NWA. The gangster hip hop was live for me, and then you go to the streets of New York with Grandmaster Flash, Big Kirk, those guys, Africa Bambaataa, and
Yeah. Wow. He's naming some biggies. I was like, okay, Africa Mambata. No, I hadn't heard that in ages.
yeah,
Party people.
come on now, like you can't. And if you want to go rock, I love the Yardbirds. We go back then, and then progressive old school rock that I really enjoyed was that soft rock like Croce, Jim
Jim
Croce,
Croce. Oh.
Bread.
Oh, this guy.
Bread is one of my top faves,
Well,
bro.
what they call nowadays yacht rock.
Yacht
Yeah, there
rock.
you go. That's exactly what it is. Yacht rock. You know what I mean? And I loved all that, bro. I love all music. So
Okay.
my lyrics come from that poetic.
Okay. So when you put it all together, all this background knowledge that you have, the Yardbirds and Bread and Jim Croce and all that. What is the message that Rev Ray is trying to say? Well, I mean, because it's been written about you that you want to talk about love, life, and family and passion or corazon. So,
Yeah.
yeah, what is it that you want to say? What kind of message is it that you want to bring?
I'm a visionary. So first and foremost, I want everyone to know my story, my testimony,
Okay.
because without testimony, you won't believe what God has in store for you. You know what I mean? So if you hear my lyrics, everything you hear, there's some stories in it that I'm not specifically saying names about, but
But you recognize the story.
there's definitely something I'm talking to you about. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I'm also trying to teach you a lesson because that's what God gave us parables, right? So
Yeah.
bars is what we love, right? So if you spit a good bar, you're gonna catch someone's attention. He said, "Oh man, he just caught that. He just said that." So there's a bar that everyone always tells me is a knuckle up, right? On my song Knuckle Up, and it says it's talking about wearing the armor of God, putting
Hmm.
on the armor of God, right, and the helmet of salvation, a new era of truth. You know what I mean? You put on these are our helmets of salvation. You know what I mean? Our fitted. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Fitted in a new era. Oh, bro, I spit that in there, and people really didn't catch that till they sat down and heard it, and I was like, "Are you hearing what I'm saying there?" You know what I mean? And I just try to be clever with it because the younger crowd
Hmm.
needs that, and I want them not to forget what hip hop truly was. You know what I mean? It's none of this. I'm not gonna even say bad about the new style hip hop that these cats are coming out with,
No,
but I
no,
just
you
don't
you
feel
are
like
allowed to here. You can say it here.
well, I'm calling people out, right? Look, it's crap. It's crap. It's crap. So what I'm doing is I'm fusing the crap that they listen to, and I'm adding bars to catch their ear. You know what I mean? And also it has a message, and it does have God in it sometimes. And if it doesn't have God. It's got life elements in it, and it's got truth in it, and it's got funny too in it. My thing is
Okay.
you gotta have humor in life.
Yeah.
Life isn't always serious, and when I do speak serious tones, um my goal isn't to crush you. It's to break you and build you back up. You know what I mean? So I feel like my songs have resolve, like most music should. My music is in minor keys. You know what I mean? I love minor keys. Um, but most cumbia is in minor key.
Yeah.
That's what touches your heart. You know.
Yeah.
So
So then two things I want to say. First off, to all you young rappers out there, just because you can rhyme, make something rhyme, does not make you a
no,
songwriter. So
no.
you got to have a message. There has to be meaning there. Second thing, so why the name Rev Ray? Where did that come from?
So, Rev Ray and the Idle Hands. It comes from that band. When I started, it was Reggae Ray. You know what I mean? Because I did a lot of reggae. And then I joined this group. I went to go see a concert. Alan Stone, one of my favorite guys. By the way, Alan Stone, if you watch this ever, I want to work with you, bro. Let's do it.
Hey, you speak the words. Words have power. Yeah. That'll start the mechanism working, man. So
yeah. So I went to this concert and I'm singing my heart out with the guy. I'm hitting the harmonies. You know what I mean? While he's singing. And there's this guy holding his girl in front of me and he keeps turning around and me being me, right? And my wife didn't get to go to the concert with me, so I was solo, you know? So I was being like, what's up? And he turns around and he's like, is that you singing, dog? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, dang, that's what's up. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Kept singing, had a great concert. Afterwards, he comes up to me, he says, hey, bro, I got this band, right? Everybody's, right? And we're looking for a singer, blah, blah, blah. Here's my number. I said, no, here, you give me a call, bro. You know what I mean? Da, 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 da. Not because I was being cocky, but
okay. Well, you came across like you were cocky just now.
No, that's what I was getting to. I was tired of being told that I was good and that someone was going to call me.
Yeah, you know? and nothing comes of it. Okay.
And I had been looking to sing for a while, bro. I was like, man. So the drive home, I get a text message before I even get there, and it was from him. And he sent me a riff, a small little riff. He was more of a lead guitarist.
Okay.
And it was cool, man. So when I got home, I added some bars to it. You know what I mean? Some, and it became something in my head. So they had a rehearsal that Saturday. I went to the rehearsal, and it turned into our first song, which was amazing. And then the following week, we hired some other guy from the Toasters, from a ska band, the Toasters, man. Gilbert Covarrubias. And he came over, and we started singing. He goes, wait, hold up. I hit a note, and he said, where'd you get this cat? At the time, we didn't even have a band name, okay? And he goes, man, that you take him to church with your vocals. That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
So then the homie who invited me said, and his name was Steven Vallejo, he said, bro, Rev Ray. And then Juancho Luna, who plays with Los de Esta Noche, he says, he goes, and the Idle Hands, man. Okay. Rev Ray and the Idle Hands. Because soul music at the time, right, in the 50s and 60s was the music of the devil. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So Rev Ray, and to offset the beautiful tones of church and God, the Idle Hands. Right?
That is a great story, man.
Yeah. That's how that name happened, and it stuck. Rev Ray stuck because I love singing soul music. You know, that's really what my tone is. It's a soulful tone. Oh, I think it is. I was told that it was. So I stuck with it. And that's what I add to everything that I do, man.
Nice. Big shout out going out to David Vela. He said, what's up, Rev Ray? Three Amigos. Up, David Vela. Oakland is watching.
The only Raider I like, homie.
Former wide receiver for the AFC. For the then Oakland Raiders. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on the show here. Ford Music.
Ford Muscle Luis.
Say, what's up, Rev Ray? We need to have a real name for you. I've seen you coming on here a few times. We need to have a real name for you.
Hey, you know what? I don't even know what Rev Ray's real name is. No. Let's leave it a mystery. Leave it. No. Don't want people looking you up and calling you at home on the home phone.
They wish. Nah, I'm just kidding. Call me.
There you go. Before we continue on, we just want to give a big shout out going out to everybody that's been supporting Tejano TV. I know we're coming close to the end of the year. We got a few more interviews that we're going to be tackling before the end of the show, and I think the last one we're going to get the whole crew together on one show, and it's going to be crazy. So that's where we're going to end the year, and we got a lot more things. A lot of artists that are asking for interviews for next year, so we're going to start scheduling them.
Wait, Juan, I got to ask you this one question. So it's the end of November. Where are we on hits? Because we had crossed 4 million hits. Where are we at officially?
I think I saw it last week, somewhere around 4.3. I want to say 4.3.
Nice,
So
man.
it's
Thank
going
you, folks.
it's going pretty good. Yeah,
Thank you.
honestly, when I switched everything to Google Analytics, I never even expected probably a couple thousands, but this thing spit out, millions over here. I'm like, what the hell, really? And I just kept on going from there. But either way, thank you everybody, no
Thank
matter
you,
who.
everyone that tunes
There,
into Tejano TV.
yes,
We've reached over 4.3 million hits, all because of you, your love of Tejano music, and just because you want more. We're the only video music program out there. So
yeah. The only ones that have this many videos, and we're playing everybody's videos no matter what. We got Rev Ray's and Shelly Lada's videos, recent and classic ones too,
yeah,
man. We got Culturas, Marcus Daniels. We've
we
even
got a
moved we've even moved over to playing Tejano Country now.
Tejano country.
Tejano Country, and a lot of people took notice of that because nobody's doing that either.
And
And it's
thank
not
you, Rennie Rowland. Thank you,
Yes,
buddy.
Rennie Roland, and big shout out going out to Rennie Roland. He's going to be doing his shows starting every
There's
Tuesday. Every
oh,
Tuesday. Well, probably for the remainder of the year, he's going to be doing it live on Mondays because Keith Leal is done for the year. He's
oh,
going
okay.
to take a break now. So Rennie Roland does his shows on Monday. It's called Rennie on the Radio, and he sent us his first show, and we're going to be adding that to Tejano TV. And also a big shout out going out to Sammy Torres. She's going to be
Sammy
doing her shows.
Torres.
I think starting this week as well, probably tomorrow, and her brand new show called Capturada, a brand new podcast. So make sure you
It's
guys check
gonna
that out.
be. It's a wild, wild podcast, and Sammy is such a vivacious body. I don't know. The girl's crazy. That's all I can say. That girl's crazy. Sammy Torres with Capturada. That's on Thursdays, right?
Yeah, that's going to be on Thursdays, and most of our podcasters are artists.
Yeah.
I think the only one who's not an artist is myself and Keith.
And pretty soon we're gonna have Rev Ray with his own podcast, right? Right, Rev Ray.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Come on, man. You got a message. You need a platform. You need to be on social media more, as your boss has been telling you. So
Let's do it.
No, but these guys are awesome, and they just got that energy about them.
yeah,
Rennie Roland's gonna be tackling the Tex-Mex countryside of everything, and his energy is just crazy, especially when it comes to that part. And I seen his show last night. It was just so much energy in that place when he got to talking. Sammy interviews, and she's just always laughing and joking and stuff like that. So she brought that energy as well.
this guy
And
up here-
her being an upcoming artist as well. So I think that those are pretty cool to bring on board with the Tejano TV, and it's just everybody's energy that we have. And I'm gonna get into that here in a little bit. Since we're gonna be giving thanks, for everything here in a little bit. But it's just the energy is just crazy right now.
Speaking of good energy, this guy has an awesome energy, and
I met him back in March when he came to Cthulhu. They brought him in
Yeah.
for the Wall Hog Fest. He had this aura about him. It was so much energy, and he was just laughing and joking around and stuff. And then of course we met. Again the following weekend. We went to San Antonio for the Internet Radio Gala over there and stuff like that. But he's just got so much energy about him, man, and it's awesome.
it's
to
a good,
know him.
positive energy, and it's spoken in truth. I mean, you are who you are, and I like who you are. So
And back then he was a big old teddy bear, and now he kind of shrunk down a little bit. Now he's a little teddy bear. But hey man, looking good, man. He shed off that weight, man. It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for
yeah, he gave it to me, doggone it.
Just wait till after Thanksgiving.
Oh, don't.
I
You're gonna
know.
be. I know Dee's
know-
gonna be eating all that soul food down there, man. Make me jealous a little bit.
What can I say, man? Black folks having Thanksgiving.
We're coming over.
That's the thing. That's the thing I miss about being in the hood down there in Houston, man. There's a lot of soul food down there in South
We
Park.
go down there to Houston. I think there's this little corner restaurant. I think it's Mama Lou's or something like that.
Mama Lou's.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
we go out there, me and my wife, and we get that soul food before we come back all the time, bro. Like it's just that stop, you know what I mean?
Man.
But it's in the hood, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
An
Man,
asshole.
my favorite place down there, MLK and 610, is Timmy Chan's, man. Timmy Chan's. Oh my god, some of the best wings and rice. I hadn't had that thing in so many years. We went to go visit some family out there in Houston, man. That was the last place I stopped, and it brought that damn food back, and I was like, oh my god, that shit was just so good, man. Just the way I remembered it back then. I'm
Oh
I'm
yeah.
hungry now.
Well, I'm gonna ask Miss Pearl if y'all can, if she can make y'all a plate, and I'll bring it back.
Great. That'd be
Nice.
great.
Stop
Bring y'all.
stop by San Antonio on your way back. We'll stop by over there. Man, but yeah, it's a lot of energy, man, and things went really well this year, and we're ready for 2026. It's gonna
And it's
be
all
it's gonna
thanks
be
to
crazy.
it's thanks to the Town of Viewing audience. You guys are just
Yeah,
awesome,
thank
man.
you guys. Appreciate you, man.
Um, I think on my part, no, we're going to get to our guest first. I mean, well, before we do that, but what are you most thankful for?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes,
Yes.
you. Who do you
Um,
think we're talking to?
I, man, bro, I can't. I'm first and foremost to wake up, right? I mean, so cliche. Um, I'll be honest, man. My life is so much better than what it used to be, and it's not just myself, right? It's everyone in my corner. So I'm grateful, really, for my grandmother, 93 years old.
Hmm.
Nice.
You know, and she's a light in this world that she's never given up, and I hear her everywhere I go. And when I got married, the woman I married is exactly like her. She's the most annoying love.
I was wondering how you were going to do that.
And I knew it was gonna sound like that, but that's my gift. It's it's so much love that I've never endured, and I feel like I never have, right? But truly, my grandma's been giving it to me, and I never truly accepted it. Now, as an adult, I get the same love from her, and of course, my mother too. Don't get me wrong, but like, man, my wife really pushes me, so I'm thankful for her for sure in my corner. My kiddo who helps me learn day
Keeps you grounded.
Yeah.
very grounded, and man teaches me, I don't know, man, not just daily, hourly. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. The things that come out of her mouth is beautiful. So I'm thankful for family. Um, I'm thankful for never giving up,
Mm.
my resilience, and like I said, the people in my corner who remind me of it. Shelly has reminded me many times that I'm worth it, not just to people in my family, but to myself. Because I don't know how many times I've always wanted to give up. So to tell my little young self, you got this, bro.
Mhm.
And I'm thankful for you doubting yourself because I'm going to pick you up. So that's what I'm grateful for. That's what I'm thankful for too. To be able to talk to my young self again and say, "Don't worry, we got this." And
Nice. Nice. D, what are you thankful for?
Me?
Yes.
whew,
Wow. Dude, we don't have enough time.
sorry.
But just like Ray, I am thankful for the people that are part of my support group. They are part of my strength. That's what makes me strong, is the people that I surround myself with, like Juan Mendoza. Juan, uh, oh, Ray, by the way, Juan and I haven't really met yet. We've never seen each other in person. This has all been done for the last 3 years, just like this. But it's working. It's I talk to him almost every day. We work together, we plan, we do all kinds of things. So, but Juan and Lila and Marcus, and then of course at home there's my family, my wife, my daughter, my my son, and it's just this is this makes you strong. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you
Yeah.
gives you a center, so that when life happens, when the bad things happen, it's not, you just kind of brush it off. You go, hey, life happens. I'm strong enough that I will get through this.
Yeah.
I'll be meet you on the other side. So thank you to all the people that I find myself blessed to have in my corner. And what
Yeah.
about you, Juan?
I'm just blessed to be here. I'm just blessed to be alive still in the crazy ass world that it is. But thankful for my wife, who's always with me all the time, and I don't know how she sticks with me. Honestly, I don't deserve her. But that's kind of weird, but
I do. I know, but go ahead.
uh, I'm more thankful for her and everything that she's done for me. And I've had like parallel road like Rev Ray has, and she saved me from a lot of it too. So I won't go too much into detail about that. That's for another time and another place. But she saved
Oh,
me from a lot of it, and I'm grateful for that. My in-laws, my kids, my grandkids,
Definitely.
uh, everybody here that I connect with on a daily basis. D Marcus, all the guys that I connect with the Huddle TV. Everybody who's come in and helped to make this platform just what it is. I mean, I didn't do it alone. These guys all pitched in. These guys continue to pitch in, and they all do it for the love of this platform and the love of this music. And I can't thank them enough. And I wish I could do more for everybody, but unfortunately, that's not possible at this point. But I'm thankful to everybody who comes in my path and supports and stuff like that. So I'm just grateful. All the fans that tune in and support us, and believe in this platform and stuff. So thank you guys. That's pretty much what I'm thankful for.
the proceeding was a note of thanksgiving for the Thanksgiving holidays,
Yeah,
courtesy
and
of
one thing we
one.
didn't really say, and I said I wake up and I'm thankful, right? Well,
Yeah.
God, you know what I mean? I didn't say that. Like God, the epicenter of it all, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Okay, well, now that leads me back to a question that I asked Shelley. What was it about you that she just that was it that knew that you had that spark? What was it like? How did you meet Shelley? What was that first meeting like? I mean, were you the eager-eyed puppy going, "Please, please, can you
so.
help me?"
Man, really quick. It was. I was talking to Anthony Lares, and it wasn't really like talking like that until we got to talking. But Gallo Dez and I were chatting on
Oh,
Messenger,
good. Okay.
and he was at Fanfare, showed up, said hi, but I was hanging out with Q Promotions, um, Quentin, and
Yep.
we were hanging out, and he took me to hang out with Shelly, say, hey, what's up? So I had seen her from time to time, right? And I was at the Premios Tejano Mundial, not this past year, or both this last
Both
year
years, yeah.
for that.
Oh,
And
and congratulations on this year's win.
like, I didn't win this year,
Oh,
man.
oh, no,
I was
last year's win.
nominated, though. I was nominated. Uh, but what I will say is, I Anthony and I were working artist development in San Antonio, and he said, "Hey, can we have a meeting at Shell Shock's? Shell Shock Records 3?" And I was like, "Sure." We were gonna meet somewhere else, so I drove over there, and he showed her my song "Traveling Man." Now it wasn't all the way in full
Polished.
the way it is now, right? Polished. There you go,
Yeah.
polished. But it was definitely there. You know what I mean? And she heard what I did, and they turned around. And she was listening to it, facing the screen. And she finally turned around. She said, "You did that?" I said, "Yeah, I did that." She's like, "All right, what do you want to do?" And I was like, "Well," I said, my answer was basically, I want to be heard. You know what I mean? And I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing this basically for to be heard, to know my story. You know what I mean? Um, Everybody wants the fame and the fortune. Yeah, you know what I want to be known for? Truth. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all it is. You know what I mean? And if it fills up my pockets because I get to do what I love to do, why not?
Well, it goes hand in hand to
Right.
me.
Yeah.
But if that's not the end result, that's fine. I work. I have a construction business. You know what I mean? And I work my heart out. You know what I mean? So we do what we do over here. You know what I mean? But music is my love, man. My love. And I got something to prove. It's something not to anybody. It's to me.
Huh.
You know what I mean? I got something to share. I want you to hear it and vibe. You know what I mean? And I want to leave a legacy behind. Shout out to my brothers, my siblings, my sisters, my brothers. Man, your big bros got this. You know what I mean? Moms, I got you. I won't give up, bro. I always said this. What if I make it when I die? It's all good. Y'all will be
Oh.
all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what it's about. Let's just leave a legacy behind. So you want to write it? Let's go. Like, come on, let's go.
The only way you appeal to people is if you understand their struggle because of the struggles you had to go through to get to this point and be able to speak about it so that people go, he knows the truth. He knows what he's talking about because I've been there too.
Mhm.
That's the thing about you, that authenticity, that genuineness, that you you speak about what you know.
Right.
You ask somebody, why do you want to be a recording artist? And somebody say, oh, I want to be famous and sing and make a lot of money. No, no, no. You got to have something to say.
What's the substance behind that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because that's gonna come if you get heard. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? That's the plus. That's all this
yeah.
over
That's
here.
where the money comes in, because everybody heard your message and say, oh yeah, I'll contribute.
And also be careful what you wish for.
Oh,
And
Yes.
or what you pray for, really, because prayers are dangerous. You know what
Words
I mean?
of power.
Yeah, words are very powerful. Manifesting, manifest
hmm
work.
It starts the mechanism. You say something, and the mechanism starts to
Manifest
work
is not,
towards that end.
manifest is not a bad word. You manifest something, it's just something, a substance. You have this goal. Now, the work is the manifesting of it. And if you have faith behind it, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Don't be upset when you're like, oh man, I'm traveling so much. I was just talking about this with I won't even say his name. Is really good dude.
No, no, you can say it. You can say it. You can
All
say
right,
it.
all right. I was having a conversation with Chingo Bling, and
Thank you.
we were having a conversation going back about, like, hey, be careful what you wish for, what you pray for, because I mean, yeah, it's a blessing, right? But how many times do you like to travel at the airport or take a cruise down 4 hours? You're gonna go do something awesome, right?
hmm
Love to do, but all of that, it is kind of like, and that's a good problem to have, right? And someone who's not in this position would be like, whatever, right? Guys complaining about that. No, I'm not even there yet. But even the little traveling that I have done, it's like, man, we gotta. Oh man, and there's a lot that goes into this. The behind the scenes, it's not what everybody thinks.
No, it's not. But I tell every artist that I know, I said, man, enjoy the roller coaster ride while it happens,
Yes,
because it's going to be too short. First off,
yeah,
you want it to go on forever. It's not forever,
right,
because the
right,
next best thing will come along. So
right.
enjoy it, and just, man, cherish those memories, man. Make memories. So
Yeah,
make it special.
yes. Thank you for that, man.
There you
Yeah,
go.
man.
We got TDK. He says,
Man,
saludos,
TDK.
dos amigos y
TDK.
Rev Ray. He said, Rev Ray had the dance floor packed at the Jenny B food drive.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
awesome.
Congratulations going out to Jenny B too. She won at the Hano Music Award too for new female artist.
Shout out.
Well deserved that.
Tejana Barbie, she's a homie, man. Homegirl.
Yeah.
You deserve it, girl.
Awesome. He says
TD, TDK.
it's past the 1 hour mark.
Yes, it's past the 1 hour mark. So we've been talking with Rev Ray about his miraculous career. It's been a lot of fun. He's working with Shell Shock Records 3 with Chelidadas, and he's got music coming out. We've got to find out more from this gentleman, what exactly is about to happen in the coming year. So let's play another video, because Juan, we are just severely lacking in giving these people what they want. They want to see more of Rev Ray.
I think Rev Ray only has that one video out right now. So
Okay, well then never mind.
limited.
Thank you, Rev Ray, for being on the show tonight. We have certainly appreciate your.
we do have a couple other videos as fill-ins for the moment.
Oh, okay.
But let's go to finish our comments. He said no mariachi today. No, he's having some internet issues. I think they were having some storms up there by Waco, so they're having some internet issues. David Vela says, "Great interview, guys."
Thanks, David.
We need to get David on the show once, man. He's jumping into movies and everything else. So we're gonna get him on the show pretty soon. TDK said, "What's your secret, Ray? Looking slim and trim."
It's that new rave that's going around Manjaro. You know what I mean? I'm diabetic, guys, so like I have to take care of myself, and I wasn't the best of that. And now that I have been, I eat better.
That Manjaro worked quick.
I drink water.
Water.
Yeah, that was really hard, man. But no, I've learned to change my lifestyle. It's really more of I don't eat the best, but I don't eat a lot anymore. That's just the difference. It does work, guys. It's hard.
It's a nice flying chunka clap.
Right.
Where'd you get that?
I still rep some San Antonio stuff. Come on now, you know what I mean? It's my home, man.
Rev Ray always has a great positive message. If you haven't heard it today, God loves you.
That's
Amen.
right. God loves you guys.
Nice. George Morad says, "Hello, D from Denver, Jedi George."
Yeah,
that guy was cool, man. He was out there at the toy drive that I did out there. And the cool thing is that everyone got a treat. Shelly came out and did Traveling Man with me. I didn't even know she was going to do that.
Cool.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago, not this past year, but last year. We went out there to Greeley with Q, and she just popped on stage and did.
And
Traveling.
is there a recording of that somebody
I
has?
believe you'll find it somewhere out there, man. You know what I mean?
I
It's really
gotta
cool.
look it up.
It was really cool. She just did it on the fly. She was like, "Hey, you know what? Let's go." I was like, "What?" It was
That little girl is full of surprises. Isn't
She's
she?
awesome that way.
fun, man. It was a really good
Nice.
time. And Jedi George was really cool.
Yeah.
Spun the tracks. So thank you, brother, for doing that. I don't know if you got any of the music. We need to get you some. So hit me up. I'll send you whatever you need. Got you.
Yeah, we need,
got him now.
we need to get some music on this side too, man. So that we can have it on my radio.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into another video here. Let's see if D's impression of Marcus.
Hey guys, do we have a video?
Marcus is probably watching this like, what the hell? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into another one. And this is the awesome Ricardo Castillon y La Diferencia. And make sure you guys check out, he's been doing some behind the scenes stuff as he travels, goes out to different shows, and he's fixing to release the second episode. We do have the first one on Tejano TV. We're fixing to get the second one as soon as he releases it. So, but this is an awesome video right here. And this one is called Ya No Me Duele.
Really quick. Also, Amigos, Rev Ray and Tarasco Tropical. That's a great video. Look it up.
Now you tell me.
I know, see?
All right. So let's go and get into this one.
Preparation.
Huh? I know. I was looking. I was like, wait, we don't have too much.
What's the name? What's the name?
Amigos.
Amigos.
Ray, it's Tarasco Tropical featuring Rev Ray and La.
All right.
We have to look for that one. All right. So this one is Ricardo Castillon y La Diferencia Ya No Me Duele. Right here.
Amigos, shout out.
It's time for a brand new video. It's time for a brand new video. It's time for a brand new video on the Three Amigos Show. Ya no me duele que andes con otro. Yo sé en mi corazón que hice todo lo posible por darte lo mejor de mí. Y a cambio tú nunca supiste valorarme. Y ahora es demasiado tarde y ya no quiero más de ti. Ya no me duele que andes con otro. Ya no me duele, vencí la tormenta que dejaste en mi vida cuando te quería. Brindo esta copa a tu recuerdo por todo el tiempo que te amé, porque yo ya te olvidé. Y a cambio tú nunca supiste valorarme. Y ahora es demasiado tarde y ya no quiero más de ti. Ya no me duele que andes con otro. Ya no me duele, vencí la tormenta que dejaste en mi vida cuando te quería. Brindo esta copa a tu recuerdo por todo el tiempo que te amé, porque yo ya te olvidé. Porque yo ya te olvidé.
Saludos, Victoria, Texas. The boys are back in town, celebrando nuestros cumpleaños el 29 de noviembre en Beer 30. El show empieza a las 10 y la entrada será $5 toda la noche. Va a ser un show que no se van a querer perder. Vamos a estar compartiendo el nuevo show de Potente con todos y cada uno de ustedes. Y por si al caso no pueden estar en persona, vamos a estar transmitiendo en vivo por nuestras páginas en Facebook, por nuestro canal en YouTube y además Tejano TV. Una vez más, raza, el 29 de noviembre en Beer 30, Potente Live. No falten, ahí nos veremos.
There you go. So, Grupo Potente this Saturday at 10 p.m. right here on Tejano TV. They're going to be broadcasting their show live from Victoria, Texas. So make sure you guys tune in. That's going to be awesome. So a lot of things happening here at Tejano TV. You never know who's going to stop by, what trouble we're going to get into.
I'm sorry, I was muted once again.
Where are you going?
Down the street to pick up these cookies I bought.
Okay.
Wait. Cookies you bought? What?
I had it turned down. How the hell did you hear that?
Dude, first off, I have superior hearing.
Oh, that's okay. That's 5 hours away. You can hear that?
I can still hear.
Oh, man. So, yeah, like I said, and also make sure you guys check out Grupo Potente, Puro Potente, their podcast every Friday right here on Tejano TV as well. And them guys are awesome, and they're a great asset to Tejano TV doing their podcast. So that's pretty good stuff.
Okay, this sucks.
What?
Because I don't have because I'm not an administrator on this, I can't just pop the video up. I've got to send it another way. Dang it! Yeah, I got Amigos by Tarasco, so yeah.
You guys talk and I can get it myself then.
No, I've got it right here. Hold on, I've got it sitting on my desktop. I just got to upload it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you have to. Trust me, I'm having to convert it and do all kinds of stuff to it. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd and proud of it. That's right. I get stuff done.
Well, while he's doing that, Rev, what do you got coming up for 2026?
Rev's a nerd. Rev's a nerd too. Admit it. Come on, confess, brother. Testify.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
You're a nerd.
I'm a nerd. So, 2026, we got a lot coming on. We got some a lot of musical. I don't want to say a tour yet, but I know that we're going to do a lot more shows. We got a lot of shows lined up. We'll be definitely going to, don't want to say too much, but we'll be in Lubbock soon. Also, I think we're going to do something. I don't want to speak too much because you never know, right? But there's possible shows with Little Joe, y La Familia, right? There's King of the South is definitely coming out December.
Say what?
Yeah, the first episode. I'll be in Laredo. This is actually prior to 2026, so before we end the year.
So when were you planning on dropping this little nugget, Negro?
You didn't know?
No.
It's all over social media about it.
Oh, I don't do social media. Okay, never mind. Let me get back to work.
Well, the thing is, it's been spread out over some time already, so that's why it's like,
we got to get that buzz going. There's a reason for it.
Yeah.
I will say this: my character is Primo. I am the brother to Carbona, right? His character, and to JJ's character. I am their cousin. So it's interesting, my role, my character, who I am in there, and what he has planned for the future.
So what is the whole show? What is the whole show about?
So the synopsis is two brothers in search of the American dream become a part of the American nightmare. And if there's anything I can say that won't deter anything, is one brother is running for governor of Texas, right? And the other governor is the governor of the streets.
Oh, okay.
And I can't say much about what happens or why it's relevant to what we're going through now in our world.
Politics.
Politics, and that's the thing. Carmona not to speak too much on what he would say is I think he would appreciate that I would say that he's creating something that is not like anything other, not like anything that Chicanos always come up with. We're gangsters, we're drug dealers, we're this, we're that, right? Well, yeah, there is that. But what about the politics? What about the political world? You know what I mean? In order to get into um, the streets, you got to know the politics of the streets and to know the politics of the world.
Yeah.
And this show is going to show all that. You know what I mean? In a nutshell. Not to say too much. You know, we all signed NDAs, so
So yeah.
Oh,
So is
yeah, it's
there?
like that. You know what I mean? So that's me. That's me
And there's gonna,
respecting the process, respecting the production, and respecting everyone involved. You know what I mean?
so
I want to get.
is there a platform for this? Is it going to be Prime or Netflix?
That is something that hopefully you all can get Carmona Gemini to speak about because I will say that man has a plan. You know what I mean? And he's got a good backing behind this production, and we're all excited, man. There's some good there's some Tejano stars in this, man. So
So we need to get him on the show. Somebody needs to get a contact for us.
you definitely get involved with Carmona Gemini. JJ,
I think I actually saw that there's some other Tejano artists that are going to be part of this.
Yeah, yeah. Like who's on there? Come on, man. We're gonna get you fired, Ray.
He
so
signed
this-
he signed the NDA, so he can't. he
No,
can't
no,
tell
we
you.
can get him fired. So
if anyone can tell you who's on there, he will. So I would think that he'd like to come out and tell you guys what he's got, his vision, because.
oh man, you lying. You lying. You ain't part of this project. You ain't said one thing that we can verify. Go ahead.
All right, December 18th, come out to Laredo, and
That's it.
we can watch the episode together because I haven't even seen it.
Nice. We need to talk. We need to talk to him that way we can see if we can get it on Tejano TV.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure he'd like to promote it, and I think you guys would really love that. You know what I mean? I think it's a vibe, guys. This guy in general is a vibe. When I met him, it wasn't anything about getting on film. I was introduced to him to be on film, right? And I straight up told him off the bat, I don't even want to be in your film, brother. Straight up. And he was like, what? I said, I don't. I didn't come here for that. I came here to network and be a friend. And if you want to do that, we can do that. And that's what happened. And he's like, man, you're real, bro. I said, well, I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? I'm a musician. What I do is music. You know what I mean? I'm not an actor. And then it turned into a real deep conversation where we cried at the table. And that's never happened with some stranger just like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, man, we felt some kind of way. And, yeah, I got a call from him. And he said, hey, you want to be in it for real? And I said, you know what? Why not?
Look at you, Ice-T.
Let's do it, man. And you know what? He called me like some guy, like some badass dude. No, he called me out of respect and vice versa. We have conversations daily about real life struggles. You know what I mean? As artists, as entrepreneurs, as visionaries. And he does help me. We piggyback off each other, and Shelly Lares is a part of all those conversations too. She's involved in those conversations, and we're a team, man. We got a lot going. 2026 is going to be a vibe.
Nice.
We're coming.
I finally remember what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
It was, de Tin Marin, de Don Pinque, Cucaramacaritite fue. So, what possessed you?
So, Gio Ramos, right?
Yeah.
Atasco Tropical.
Yeah.
We were at his video shoot, Big Ready Barbacoa. Rest in peace, Felipe Aldape, the guy who said, hombre, shut up, right?
Yeah.
First goal. He was in the video. He was a friend of ours. And Q came in onto this production, right?
Yeah.
And we had the Bruckout crew there. We had a bunch of reggae heads from a bunch of different reggae family, right? So we thought this big old party in his backyard, and we threw the video called Big Ready Barbacoa. Man, that song, it's a vibe, man. And afterward, after the video shoot, we were in his studio because he had like a barn type studio in the back. It was really cool. We're sitting in there, and he says, "Hey, bro, I was coming up with and he's strumming like a couple of chords, right?" And I said, "All right, let me work on this." And I went home and I was like, what is Cucaramaca Tita de Fue, right? And I knew what it was as an idiom, and I knew what it meant when you play the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You choose somebody, right, to
Yeah.
chase you and whatever, right? But the choice, that's what it came down to. You choose. So I started to write about my story with my wife. You know, in life, men make a choice to marry somebody. You know what I mean? How does it happen, right? And my story is definitely exactly how it happened. I saw her like anybody else, and I was lusting. I wasn't looking at her for anything else other than lust. Man, she
The
had
one
all the
thing they
right
warn you about.
assets. You know what I mean? She had all the right assets I was looking for, and then
That's the best way I've ever heard that said.
yeah, you know, I told my homie who was there with me. I was working for United Healthcare at the time, and he goes, I go, hey, bro, I'm gonna marry that girl, bro. And he's like, you're crazy, homie. So fast forward 5 years later, 6 años después, 6 years later, it was the 5 year plan, bro. I ended up marrying her. You know what I mean? So I told the story of where we met at work, you know, how I told my homie I was going to marry her. And then I told the story about how now 6 years later, life hasn't been what it was supposed to be, right? But it's because life is life and we're still a miracle. And I just used some of her words. She said, don't worry, it's not just you. Sometimes it's my fault. I'm at fault in life. So I used some of her words in mine. And Cucaramaca Títere fue, you were the one that I chose. You know what I mean?
Dude, that hook, I can't forget it. First off, Cucaramaca Títere fue. Dude,
Yeah.
nice.
Hold on. First off, you will never hear a woman say that, oh, I'm at fault at times.
Well, I have a unique wife. You know what I mean? That's why I married her. You know what I mean?
One who admits to fault.
You guys want to hear a fun story about that song? And this just happened on Saturday. So this Saturday I was at Tejano Fever, Tejano Super Show, right? And it was cold, so we ended up going to the back. Of course, the festival's outside, so there's a bunch of RVs. There's different artists in different RVs. Stephanie's in hers, and I go into the one we were in, and J.R. Gomez is there, which is in Roxy, right? And they're talking with Jim Luna from Portamo Productions.
Yeah.
Shout out to all y'all.
Yeah, la favorite.
So, hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on, Rev? And, you know, Rev Ray, right? And he goes, tell me why every morning, you know, I hear Cucaramacara. I'm making coffee, and upstairs my wife is getting ready, and in the shower, all I hear is Cucaramacara. And she gets up, she goes, that's right. I love your song, bro. In that moment, I never thought I'd hear something like that. And I can actually say that happened. You know what I mean? And I gave him his homage. I said, bro, I never thought that I'd hear someone I looked up to. La voz, the voice. You know what I mean? Tell me that you're a fan. He told me I'm a fan. It's an annoying song, but that's smart.
That's the hallmark of a great song. It's annoying.
It's annoying. I hate singing it. I can't stand it. But that's because it does something. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. It's something that Gio and I decided to come up with together. And, you know, my boy Gio is got a heart, and he wanted to be on this hook. You know, this was his idea, and we decided to put it together. And say, you know what, Rev, you worked hard on it, you got this. And he gave me this song, you know what I mean? And we put it together with Q, Príncipe Q, Stefania's son, man. And that guy, he's not with his dad. He's working out there. But that guy is a genius. He's a genius. And it worked. You know that? Bro, it's over. It's just those little things, you know?
Yes.
Little things that just don't ever go away.
Well, we've been talking about we ought to play some more of Rev Ray's videos. We've got one. Yeah. We've got Amigos by Trasco Tropical. And Juan, do you know how to do this?
Just like that?
You have to full screen it.
I'm a nerd too.
Oh, hello, Rick. Rick, shout out to Rick Rodriguez, by the way.
Te dije, me vas a decir todo, cabrón. Amárrenlo.
me conoces. Friqueado tu autoestima, escuchas muchas voces. Muévete de un lado, yo no quiero amigos. Muévete de un lado, no necesito amigos. Muévete de un lado, no le ruego amigos. Yo no quiero amigos, yo no quiero amigos.
Yo no quiero amigos como tú, que solo quieren verme caer. Yo no quiero amigos como tú, que no cierren el pico ni pa' comer. Yo no quiero amigos como tú, que solo quieren verme caer. Yo no quiero amigos como tú, que no cierren el pico ni pa' comer. Yo no quiero amigos como tú. Yo no quiero amigos como tú. Yo no quiero amigos como tú.
You give me them early 2000s Chingo Bling vibes.
That's what's up, man.
Can't hear
He's
you.
on mute.
Okay, thank you. give a big shout out to the other artists that were on that track.
Yeah, Tarrasco Tropical, La Rusk, and Santo Boom. That was the Santo Boom production, man. Rick Rodriguez, also who did the videography on that, and Fausto, who played the character,
Yeah.
Stephanie Nicole, who also played my bodyguard there. She plays with Volcan. She's actually with Jaime Mejia, man. So that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, man, it was a vibe. We decided to get all that together. Yeah.
That's crazy.
We had this idea of putting a guy in there, and then you know that shirt that he rips open.
Yeah, the Sancuemas.
So it says Los Sanquilmeros. That we used to be Tarrasco Tropical y Los Sanquilmeros, right? Because we had so many artists in this band, so we decided to separate because he was his own entity, Tarrasco Tropical,
Right.
and we said, bro, we can't just be Tarrasco Tropical band. Like you got to be Rev Ray, but as a collective, we decided to call ourselves Los Sanquilmeros, the old school San Antonio.
Yeah.
And it was a vibe, man. It was cool. And they're still going. They're still going strong, man. All the guys went straight to their bands, right? Rev Ray did his own thing. Gio still, Tarrasco Tropical, La Rusk, and some is doing his thing with Los de Esta Noche. And you got Santo Boom still in production, man. He's got a new album dropping. So
I got one last question to ask you, and considering your past and where you came from, that you left to pursue your dreams, and these dreams are starting to manifest themselves. Has anybody from your old crew, from your old hood, heard about what's going on with you? And what do they think that, oh man, he said he was going to try to do this, and he's actually making it happen?
all my old homies, man. Shout out to all you.
Oh, you can cuss them if you want.
Let's see, John David, boy, my buddy, Gabriel, Chicago, the boys from Chicago, Juan, Georgie, Ricardo, China. Man, I can go on and on.
What do they think?
Barrio Cedar Grove, Thomas Manor, all of the Lower Valley. I haven't made it yet, fellas, ladies, people, but I'm making it. And
You are in a unique position right now you are on the verge to do what you said you were going to do.
Right. And what I will tell you, the only reason I'm doing it is because I know God loves me. So God loves you. And if you want to do something big in your life, and I know most of y'all are already doing it too, shout out to Monico too. Man, you guys do it. Do it. Push hard. Show your wives, your kids that you guys got this, your jefitas. All the struggles we put them through, they deserve to see us succeed. And I love y'all, man. And for those that are still on the couch, get up. I got you. You know what I'm saying? All you need is some encouragement. And all you got to do is open the book. and that's all the encouragement you need. Trust me, I know.
Now, here's something to ponder as you move forward, because just like Shelley, sometimes you want to pay it forward, or you want to reach back into the hood to help somebody move forward. Is that maybe something you're thinking about doing?
I am currently working on that right now.
Okay, never mind. Enough said. Enough said.
I'll say this: I want the key to my city, not for clout, because I want an El Pasoan who comes from there, who knows an artist from there, who knows what it is to struggle there, to know what it was to be from the bottom to up, and to go back and to tell these kids they don't got to do what I did. Teach the youth that they don't have to um, follow the guidelines of the streets. You know what I mean? To do something good in life. I mean, they think that's what it is, right? To be the best drug dealer, the best gangbanger. Truly, there's only, I tell my wife this: there's only two ways. You've never heard of a drug dealer because they're either dead or in prison. You know
Thank
what
you.
I'm saying? And I want to go back and I already am talking to some people out there. Henry Samaniego, shout out to you. Officer Chief Chaitis, shout out to you. Lucia Nájera, Judge Lucia Nájera, out there in El Paso, and all my squad, man, out there. They really want me to go back and help, and I want to go back and help. Lulac,
Lulac. Okay.
Lulac,
Yeah.
Paul, Henry Zapatista. Guys, come on now. The Brown Beret Brothers, Carnalismo. Love y'all, man. I'm coming. We're going to do work for our people. It starts there in our hoods, and then we progress, and we grow. Aslan needs to come back. Unity. No
Hey,
deal.
Ray, you realize this is a 1 hour show. We're almost at the 2 hour mark. And
Sorry, man.
no, dude. There's nothing to apologize. You've had stuff to say, and we wanted to give you the platform to say it.
Take that.
And so, people want to know who you are. They want to get a feel about who you are and what you're about. And I think we gave them the opportunity to do that this evening. You spoke from the heart, and man, I love you to death.
Thank you so much. But before I do go, I want to also say I'm not always smiles, guys. I'm human, so I fall, and I'm not always the best person either. I have character defects, and I was telling the guys that I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's rainbows and butterflies in my household, because as a man, we fall. We don't always do the right thing. But I know that I try to get up and do the right thing, and I'll be the first one to admit that I fall a lot as a husband and as a father and as a son and as a son of God. You know what I mean? And but these struggles are just a reminder of how resilient I am and how resilient you can be. So if you fall, don't slap yourself down harder. Don't kick yourself down. Like, get up and just say, another day, you know what I mean? Another day, another dollar, and then make sure you mend broken hearts, because that's all you gotta. You just gotta be empathetic to those around you. Perspective is everything.
Dude, acknowledgement is the first step towards improvement. So, all right then.
Yeah, I'd rather
You
do
know, but
lives.
we wasted our time talking to you. We should have been talking to your wife, because she would tell the truth. She would tell us exactly what's going on. Oh, I'll tell you where he's fallen. So
Oh, that's gonna go deep into tomorrow.
And she would definitely. And you know what? We're an open book, so I'm all about it. You know what I mean?
There you go. All right, but before we let you go, we got one more job for you.
oh yeah, we do.
Uh,
All you've got to do now is just do some video drops for us, and we do it live so people can see just how flawed artists are, because they can't remember how to say stuff. All you got to say is, "Hi, this is Rev Ray, and you're watching Tejano TV."
I think
stuff like that.
I think we went through this back in March, so it's
Yeah, yeah.
a little
Yeah.
refresher course for him.
He had practice, so all we got to do is put you up on the big screen. Big screen, please, Juan.
All right.
And all you people out there watching, this is Rev Ray. We're gonna make him look good. Give that professional. Stop grinning, fool.
See if you can scoot back a little bit, though.
Yeah, dude. So just a tad. Yeah. So we want to get the no, not back to your left. Thank you. Right there. No. Okay. See, he's trying to get that Dallas Cowboy star in the picture, but that's okay. No. All you got to do is look straight at the camera and say, "Hi, this is Rev Ray, and you're watching Tejano TV." In 3, 2. Stop looking at the monitor. Look at the camera. Camera. You see? Okay, good. Okay, already in 3, 2.
Hey, it's your boy Rev Ray, and you're watching Tejano TV.
Good, nice hold at the end. All right, that was the first one. The second one is this: you're watching Tejano Classic TV. In 3, 2.
You're watching Tejano Classic TV.
And you cannot follow instruction. Hi, this is Rev Ray, and you are watching in 3, 2.
Hi, this is Rev Ray, and you're watching Tejano Classic TV.
You almost forgot, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Let's do it again. That wasn't our gimmick.
All right. In 3, 2.
Hey, it's your boy Rev Ray, and you're watching Tejano Classic TV.
Great. All right. The third one is going to be pure ad lib. All you got to do is say, "Hi, this is Rev Ray, and you're watching the worst show, and I'll never do it again because I can't stand those three guys, the Three Amigos Show, or the best show on the planet." Whatever you feel like saying, just say it. In 3, 2.
Hey, this is your boy Rev Ray, and you're watching the best show you've ever seen, the Three Amigos Show.
Liar. Anyway, let's moving on to number 4. This is Rev Ray, and you're watching Lila's Plays. Lila's Plays with a Z on the end. Lila's Plays. You're watching Lila's Plays in 3, 2.
Hey, it's your boy Rev Ray, and you're watching Lila's Plays.
Nice. Now the next one's audio, so you don't have to smile or anything. This is just for Mas Chingon Radio. Here we go. This is Rev Ray, and you're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People Station. You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People Station. You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People Station. You're gonna screw this up anyway. Everybody does. In 3, 2.
Hey, this is your boy Rev Ray, and you're listening to Mas Chingon Radio. I don't know what the hell you just said it to. The People's.
I thought he had it too, man.
Yeah, I thought he had it too. He played it off real well up until the end. You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Station. The People's Station. The People's Station. All right, Rev Ray, track 60, take 61 in 3, 2.
Hey, it's your boy Rev Ray, and you're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People Station.
He meant that when he said it. Mas Chingon Radio, the People Station.
Yeah. To the
point. All right.
Ray, thank you, my friend.
Yes. Before we end the show, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
We got a couple of things for next week. Let's go ahead and get the first one out of the way real quick.
This week on the Three Amigos Show.
Straight out of Kyle, Texas comes Leo Nava III, Sin Medida. They've been hitting the charts with new music and videos that we know you're gonna love. Make sure to be here on December 3rd when we chat with the boys about their meteoric rise to the top. That's Leo Nava III, Sin Medida.
Right here on the Three Amigos Show.
All right, so Leo Nava's going to be joining us next week, and that's going to be an awesome treat for everybody there. So, what?
Well, aren't you missing an ad to play?
Yeah, I'm fixing to get it.
Okay, well, then stop making mistakes. You're punching buttons and hitting the wrong things.
I didn't hit anything.
Go ahead.
All right, let's see the next one.
This week on the Three Amigos Show.
All right, kids, have we got a treat for you? Be sure to tune into a very special Three Amigos Show as the boys chat with legend TV producer Roger Hernandez. We'll be talking about the grand opening for the new Totally Tejano Hall of Fame and Museum happening December 6th and 7th in San Antonio. And we will get all the details on how you can attend this special event. Don't miss out as we welcome Roger Hernandez.
Right here on the Three Amigos Show.
I couldn't get your daughter's voice, so I had to go AI with that one.
I know.
I was trying to clip your daughter's voice out of some of those things, and I just couldn't get it out of the way. So I was like, damn it, I have to go this route.
Oh man. Hey, all I gotta say, Ray, is thank you for being on the show. Like I said, it's a 1 hour show. We've hit almost a 2 hour mark, and you've been a blessing, man.
Thank you, man.
To
Thank
talk
you.
to.
man. Likewise. It's been
Thank
fun.
you for everything, and thank you to Shelly Lattice for video bombing us and stuff earlier today. And it's always interesting to talk to her.
Cool,
And she's that one of a kind, man. So we
she-
appreciate her for everything and all her knowledge in this business. So,
Sure.
but thank you for everything. One more thing, thank you to the city of San Antonio and also TVSA for taking on our top 10 music video countdown. We have the only top 10 music video countdown in all of Tejano music. And thank you to the city of San Antonio and TVSA for streaming our top 10 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Of course, it will play tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in to sa.gov /TVSA, and you guys can watch it there. If not, then you guys can always tune into the top 10 music video countdown on Tejano TV. Download Tejano TV on Roku, Apple, and Android, and take us wherever you guys go 24 hours a day. So, and make sure you guys check out all of our other shows. Tomorrow, Captura's gonna be on, Puro Potente is gonna be on Friday.
Dude, that's the hype. No, we've also got two brand new podcasts joining Tejano Television. We've got on Thursdays Capturada with Sammy Torres, which is a phenomenal show. We've also got Rennie on the Radio, which is with Rennie Roland, coming out on Tuesdays. But since Keith Leal is off on to the end of the year, he will be doing Monday nights here on Tejano TV.
Let's
go. But I have run-on sentences. I don't have no periods, so I'm trying to hurry and get all this while I can.
Oh, well, I see. And not to mention, coming up soon, we hope there's going to be the Rev Ray podcast, and it's called The Message.
That's gonna be Sunday mornings, right after church.
Hey, that would be a vibe, though. Why not?
Right after church.
Yeah, Rev Ray Osteen.
Reverend Ray. There you go. That's gonna be awesome. All right, but thank you guys so much for being with us here. And also, hey, if you guys want to become a sponsor, let us know. We can advertise your name, your business, and we just want to get sponsors. So, what more can I say? Anyways,
we need bucks, baby. Bucks.
Yeah, we need money. We got to pay these guys. Charge you too much. D wants a raise. but thank you guys so much for being with us. Rev Ray, thank you so much.
Free advertisement, fellas. Appreciate
Gotta get paid now somehow, man. These bills are getting expensive. All right, Rev Ray, thank you so much for being with us, man. Appreciate it.
Likewise, man. Thank you guys for having me. It's been a pleasure, man.
All right, man. Make sure you guys check out his brand new music video. You stream it on YouTube, and you can check out the song on all your favorite radio stations, including Master Gun Radio, or you can stream his video right here on Tejano TV.
Sponsors
24 hours a day. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors: my beautiful wife Laila Mendoza with Laila Lee's Promotions.
Hey, baby.
Janie's Record Shop, Archie's Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, and Nuestra Música Monthly Magazine. And I'm El Mas Chigon, Juan Mendoza.
I've been Turkey Leg D, and our guest tonight has been
Rev Ray.
I love it. He's got timing and everything. Until we see you again next week,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. ¡Ay, te guacho!
Good time. Anytime you need a payment. Good time. Anytime you need a free. Good time.
Next time on The Three Amigos Show. Straight out of Kyle, Texas comes Leo Nava III y Sin Medida. They've been hitting the charts with new music and videos that we know you're gonna love. Make sure to be here on December 3rd when we chat with the boys about their meteoric rise to the top. That's Leo Nava III y Sin Medida. Next week, right here on The Three Amigos Show. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com, Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas, Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio, Texas, and Tejano TV. You can view The Three Amigos Show on all your favorite streaming platforms and on all your Roku devices.